Hey, YouTube family. So I didn't want to forget about what it's going to take for the husbands to be able to help you with this process, or your significant other, your partner, whatever. So that's what this video is going to be about. And I wanted to do it right after while everything was fresh in my mind. And so for number one was begin with seeing yourself succeed. Write down what success looks for you, maybe a list of 5 things that success looks like for you. Give it to your partner, give it to your husband, so that they know what it is that you want to succeed at. Yes, subscribe to the channel and share this video with a woman who's over 40 and pregnant. Okay, I love the mamas. But anyway, yes, write down those things, because then that gives them, or send them a text message. It's so easy. You don't even gotta write it down. Send them a text message, because men lose the papers. Send them a text message of the 5 things that you want to succeed at throughout this pregnancy, so that they can know where to support you most, because it's going to be really important. Men don't read minds, although we would like for them to, and they typically don't have the emotional attachment that we have to the intellect. They're driven in different ways. Their brains, we talk about it scientifically, their brains are right-brained and we're left-brained. We're more emotionally driven, and they're more like energy driven, like physically driven. It's different. We're definitely emotional creatures. So write those things down. That will be helpful for them to just know what it is that they can support you in most. Number 2, work on improving your daily routine. Again, what do you want your daily routine to look like? Because if you're not telling them what you want your daily routine to look like, they're not going to know. And so they continue on with their daily routine, and sometimes you feel left behind. So helping them understand what it is that you want to do on a regular basis, so that they can give you some positive encouragement. If you want to be up by 7 o'clock, maybe your husband can call you like, hey babe, you ready to get up today? Not in a negative way, but just so that that can be a part of your support, because you're going to need that. And even if you are tired, you're able to say, I don't know if I can do it today. You have somebody to talk to, and let go some of those emotions that come along with the inability to succeed at that. So if there are things on your list that you want to do, make sure you also help them understand what those things are as well. Number 3, believe in your own strength. Let them know that you feel a little weak sometimes, and that you feel incapable, and that you don't feel as confident. Let that be a conversation that you have with your partner. And because it's going to be really important to talk about those things, like having that talk sometimes makes you feel a lot stronger, because keeping it in makes me feel weaker, because now I'm struggling with this. I'm playing tug of war with myself. I am strong. I am strong. I am strong. And then I got my body telling me, but you ain't strong, no, but you ain't strong, because my body is just so, like, so heavy and so overwhelming. So literally talk to them about the things that you're feeling incapable of. And sometimes they have really, really good things to tell you, like you are strong, though. Like, they are able to show you where your strength is, because a lot of times you're just missing your strength. You're just missing it because we don't tend to give ourselves the most positive things. So do that as well. And number 4, when it comes to reading daily, maybe you could find a book that you guys could read together. And I know it can be difficult. Life gets juggled and things like that. But it could also be a time that you guys, even if it's for 10 minutes, it could be a time that you guys spend together, where you're both doing something productive. And like, the number one thing about reading together is it gives you conversation. It gives you the ability to communicate about something that you just read, and it's awesome. It's pretty fun to take turns reading. He reads and then you read, and you guys are able to kind of decipher between the conversation, and just have some dialect, some back and forth about that. That's really helpful. Number 5, again, meditate daily. And I mean, when you meditate, even if you can ask your partner for 5 minutes to come and meditate with you. And I know most men don't meditate, but just don't call it meditation. Say, come sit with me. Sit behind me, hold my belly, just breathe with me. Don't call it meditation, but that gives you that initial support. Like, it changes everything to have even if they're not completely there. It changes everything just to have your partner behind you, holding you, embracing you while you're thinking about all of the things that you're going to be successful for. It brings them into your success. It makes them feel, it makes you feel like they're a part of it, because many times they don't know what they can do to help you feel successful, but they don't know how big of a like, that's huge. That is like huge. That's almost like number one, is that being able, it's not just an intimate, it's a really a belief in success. And just that support right there is like powerful. And for 5 minutes, you don't know how different it would make if you guys could even get it in 3 to 5 times a week. Like literally daily is best, but 3 to 5 times a week, if you got to get up 5 minutes early, whatever it takes, just to get up, sit down, however you meditate, have him hold you from the back, hold on to your belly, because holding on to the belly is really important, because it helps them feel what you feel on a regular basis. A lot of times during meditation, when you're meditating, your baby is kicking you, or they get to hiccups, and it's very difficult to focus in those moments. But it brings them into that, and I think that'd be really helpful. So, number 7, do things that increase your belief in success. So, for your husband or your partner, like the things that the things that you believe in your success, try to bring up conversations or let them know that it's important to talk about the things that you are doing too. If you are building a business, I'm building a business. Talk about building that business. Talk about how posting is going, and how writing your blogs are going, and how, or talk about your job with you, like those types of things. How's work going? How are you feeling at work? How is it, like, have those conversations, because that's going to be really important in building up your mental strength. And this is like, these are all mental exercises. These aren't things that necessarily build up your physical strength, but they build up your mental strength. But the next thing that we talk about is working out. Oh, I think I skipped working out. I did skip working out. So I'm going to go back. Number 6 is working out daily. When you work out, have them work out with you. I know you can't do the same things, but 10 minutes of, okay, support. Like, even if they're not even doing the exercises, 10 minutes of, ooh, okay, babe, you got 3 minutes left on your ball. Come on, keep bouncing. Yup. Go ahead. All right. Now it's time for your circles. Go ahead. Do your circles on the ball. Okay. All right. All right. Can you do some leg lifts? Can we do some squats? Like, do those things, because that is like that's like they believe in you too. Like, they believe in your success too. They want to see you succeed. They want to see you healthy after this happens. And so, not only sitting through videos or watching what it is that you need to do, but being a part of your success throughout that. If they're asking, or did you work out today? Oh, you didn't? Oh, come on, let's do it now. Let's do it together. I know you tired. I know you tired. Let's just get 5 minutes in of, just things like that, rather than, well, did you do it today? Oh, you didn't? Oh. That's just, it almost makes you feel insecure within yourself, because when they ask you if you did it today and you have to tell them no, it gives you a big insecurity. So have them do it with you. Like, make that a part of your schedule. These are things that you should be doing in the beginning, not at the end. These are and I just, because I want other people to be successful at this, that's why I'm sharing this video now, because this is some of the things that I'm almost 8 months now. Wait a minute, am I 8 months? I think I'm 8 months already. Okay, no, I don't know, whatever. But I think I'm 8 months tomorrow, guys, for real. Okay, I'm not going to do math anymore. But anyway, but yes, you should be doing these things from the beginning, because those are things that will be helpful. And these are things, you just live and you learn. And I want to make sure that I'm like a part of the process that helps other people be successful at this too. So we're going to get to number 8, because we did to do things that increase your belief in your success already. We did that, number 7. So number 8, be honest with yourself. If you are feeling insecure, just say it. Just say it. Like, it makes me insecure that you working out every day and I can't. I used to run and I can't, and I'm struggling with it, and I'm mentally frustrated. Like, talk about it. Talk about it. Period. Cry, do everything. Talk about it to your partner, because they don't know. They do not read your mind. Like, that is so true. They don't read your mind. And if they try to read your mind, they're going to get it wrong. And then half the time they read your mind and then you change your mind. So literally talk about it. Anytime you get an opportunity to talk about the honest way that you feel on the inside, because it changes very regularly being pregnant. Remembering your strength belongs to you. Your partner should always be telling you that you're strong. You know you is so strong. You doing a good job, because all of these things, even if they're being a part of what helps you be successful at that, just hearing that, like, you is doing a good job. Like, I see you. I know, you're getting bigger. You're struggling when you're trying to do your business and you're trying to, but I see you. You still get down there. You going to work every day, and I'm proud of you. Like, hearing that is a priceless experience. Just hearing those words, like, even though you can't do it as good as you used to, because you're having a baby right now, I still love that you're trying so hard. That's going to be important. So number 10, last, look at yourself in the mirror. If you struggle with looking at yourself in the mirror, make them stand there with you. Stand there with you and look at yourself, and make time for these things. Make time for them. And your partner being a big part of it can make or break you, literally, your relationship and everything, because when you're going through this, you feel so alone, you feel so detached, because nobody else can really experience what you are experiencing as a pregnant woman. Even if they want to, they can't. There's no way. Nobody ever feels like you feel. I don't feel like you feel, and I'm pregnant too. It does not matter. But if you bring them into that space, it helps them, because what I find that I've been struggling with is that I'm on an internal struggle, and I'm watching my husband do his own mental self things. You know what I mean? Like, he working on him, and he do his best to work on me, but I be like, I didn't know what to tell him before. Like, this just came to me. Like, these are some really, really good things that could be valuable to the next person. But instead of incorporating these things into my pathway in the beginning, I just really dived into myself and just tried to keep pushing myself, not recognizing that I put myself on this path to aloneness. And so, literally take time out, listen to this video. I'm going to re-listen to this video, because there's just so many things that I feel like I can do to help the process as well. And but yeah, I can't really show y'all my belly. I got no bottoms on, so I'm gonna have to show y'all in the next video. But I do appreciate you watching this video. If you relate to this video, if you feel anything, because sometimes again, I'm here because I feel alone in this process, but I know I'm not the only woman who goes through this, and who goes through feeling incapable and not strong enough, and like on a day-to-day basis, you kind of go back and forth. But remember, this is something that you are powerful. You are so strong. You really, really are. You're just so strong every day. Just to get up every day, sit up, roll to the side, get your legs off the bed, is a big challenge, because it's not what we're used to on a regular basis. And I don't care what nobody say, no matter how thin you look, gaining 30, 40 pounds in 8 months is hell. It really is. So subscribe to this channel if you are mama over 40 who is pregnant, and let me know in the comments if you relate to this, and share the video, do all of those things. And I thank you guys so much for tuning in and listening. I know these were kind of some long videos, but it's important. I just feel like this right here was foundational, and I'm never getting pregnant again. Done with it. But for somebody who is, thinking about having a baby, these are some of the things that you should incorporate into your pathway for your partner and for yourself. If you watched the previous video, I'm going to say I would link it here, but that would be a lie, because I'm doing this all by myself. But Literally, just go back. I'll put this one as part two and the other one is part one. So you guys have a great day, and I will talk to you in the next video.